Hey, Tommy80 here. I've been doing live morning sales meetings for dealers for about a year now, but it's always limited to how many I can do per week. So a week or so ago, I got another request from Richard in Texas to do a Saturday morning meeting, and this is it. This is meeting number 1 of the series, because I got to keep these going. You can save these, watch them over, share them, whatever, wear the video out. This segment is about releasing unsold customers. Most salespeople think they've lost the customer forever when the buyer walks out the front door without buying. And most salespeople would be right. They've lost the buyer forever. But if you're watching this, then you don't want to be like most salespeople. When I let a customer leave without buying, I guarantee that I've asked the person to buy my product at least 5 times. Now, most people are going to tell you that it's a hell of a lot more than that, though. Am I pushy? Absolutely not. I'm not in the push and shove type of selling. It's about being professional, persistent, and never giving up. I don't want to sell 15 or 20 bikes a month. I want a lot more. But I know a lot of my customers aren't going to buy during their first visit. I can't close everybody. And there's nobody else out there that can. If you do, if you think you can close everybody, you're not talking to enough people. Here's what you've got to do. You let them go with a commitment on coming back. What's the average closing ratio out there? 20%. Those buyers are going to buy from anyone. 20% of shoppers are going to buy at the first dealership they go to. They're known as laydowns. All you have to do is be an order taker. Get a barista from Starbucks, and that barista is going to sell 20% of the people that they talk to in a motorcycle dealership. Talk to 100 people about a bike during the month, you're going to sell 20 of them. Take another 20 of those 100 people, and they'll buy, but they're not easy. They're going to buy from someone, but they're not going to buy from an order taker. You've got to earn this sale. You've got to have some skill. Now, the thing is, I guess that's why the average salesperson in this business sells about 15 to 20 bikes a month. The professionals sell a lot more. I'm talking about consistently selling over 20 units, 25, 30, 40 units. This is how the pros sell 30 to 70 bikes a month. It takes some skill to help these people buy. The average salesperson isn't going to sell them unless you're just wholesaling your bikes. Then you're going to get some to buy, but that's not really selling. It's called discounting until they buy. But then the commissions suck because there's no good commission for the discounters. But this sales meeting is about getting people prepared to come back to buy after you've tried closing them and they just won't budge. I can't close everybody. No one can, but I'll try. So after I've tried and I just can't close the deal, they're going to say, have you got a card? How late are you open? I've got to talk to my wife, my brother, I got to shop around. You know how it goes. They're leaving, they're done. Now, of course, I still can't give up. I'm going to use the 1 to 10 close and a few others. So, I've asked a million closing questions. It's just going nowhere. So I'm telling you, I cannot quit when I'm talking to someone. But I can't close this customer. So I'm going to say, after you've had some time to talk it over with your spouse, what's a good time to bring her back? Later today or towards the weekend? Guess what most of them are going to say? They're going to say later today or towards the weekend. Then I go like Friday or more like Saturday. They're going to choose a day again. Now I ask morning or afternoon. Now I set a time and guess what? I've got an appointment for them to come back. Now you're wondering, what if they say they've got a kid's soccer game to go to or a doctor's appointment? I don't care what they're running off to do. You ask them, what's a better time for us to get together again? That's what you have to do. Later today or towards the weekend. Let's say they won't pick later today or towards the weekend. What are you going to do now? Oh, are you thinking next week or a little bit later on? Your customer's going to buy something, but if you've tried helping them buy right now and they just won't do it, then you've got to let them leave with an appointment. Now, how do you get an appointment? You ask for it. That's it. How often? Every single time you can't close the deal. You've got to ask your customers to buy. How many times? At least 5 times. A lot of us know that. Why 5 times? because 80% of the sales are made after the 5th time you've asked them to buy. Most salespeople only ask one time though. Now, you've got an appointment for your customer to come back, right? You've done it. Now what? You wait? Hell no. You've got their name, number, email, all of their contact info. They just set an appointment with you to come back. Is it really that easy? No. Are they just going to come back because you set an appointment with them? Nope. Half of them still aren't coming back. So now, you ask them, do you want me to send you a reminder text or give you a call? Ha! What am I doing now? I just got permission to contact them later on. Is anyone else going to do this? Nobody. I'm it, because I'm not the average salesperson. You're not going to be average either. Guess what my customer is learning the entire time I'm doing all of this with them? I take care of my people. And yes, I do. I take care of my buyers. I even take care of people that don't buy from me, because they're going to buy again. And I'm going to get them next time if I missed them the first time. Now I know what some of you are saying right now. I don't want my customers to have my cell number, or I don't want to seem like I'm coming on too strong. Well, guess what? You're not coming on too strong. You're doing your job. They walked into a dealership. They know you're a salesperson. Show them you're a good one. Make some money for yourself. If you want to become a pro, then this is one of those things you've got to start doing. You start doing this with your customers, and guess what happens in 30 to 90 days or so? You don't have slow days. The economy tanks again, you're going to be fine. February is no better than January, big deal. You're going to get enough people in your pipeline that the economy really doesn't matter anymore. You're going to have enough buyers coming in to see you. You'll have so many appointments and customers that love you. There are no slow days. Get started today if you're not already doing this. Not sure it's really going to work? Do it for 30 days and get back to me. I dare you to tell me it didn't work if you actually do it. This is how you release an unsold customer, with an appointment. If you're still watching this right now, then I'm sure that you learned something and you were entertained, and I know you were. This was for your sales meeting. Now, all of you that are sitting there watching this, make sure that you connect with me on the social networks like Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, Periscope, Meerkat, and make sure that you bookmark my YouTube channel by subscribing. You got to go over to it. It's Tommy80 at YouTube, something like that. You'll find it. Anyway, get out there, make your mama proud.